morning. I am Mimi Bitson, and I'm delighted to talk to you, Al Binder. Tell me a little bit about when you were born, where you were born, and your family.
Well, I was born in Yugoslavia, Bijeljina, Bosnia. My family existed of 4 siblings and my parents.
And what were their names?
The oldest sister was Anna. Then was my older brother, Ignaz. And then my other sister, Maria. And then my youngest brother was born later during the war. His name was Siegfried.
And what were the names of your parents?
My mother's name was Maria, and my dad's name was Johann. Well, it was dirty. It was smoky. And the night we traveled and we saw airplanes coming and the cannons were blasting at them, but none of them got hit. And the train would stop. They find out why did the train stop. Well, the tracks were bombed, so you had to back up, take a different route. And that was it. Then this one was there. And it took us a long time to get to the next city. And every time the train stopped, the young mothers with infants, they were screaming, "Nurse, nurse, please help, help, my baby is sick." And the babies were sick and was no food, no clothing to keep them warm. So they would freeze to death or they got sick and they die. What are they going to do? They threw them overboard and just kept on going to save their own life. The daddy is dead, but there's no help.
And your sister had a really difficult
And
time on the train.
Yes, my sister was, and she had a frostbite on her right foot. 2 of the toes on the right side, they were frostbitten.
And this was Maria?
It was Maria. And she says, "Oh, mommy, my foot hurts, my foot hurts." And she says, "Let me see where." And then she took her shoe off, and there it was all black, the toes. And at that time, the train was slowing down and stopping. And the lady was next to us. We didn't know her. She left, and she forgot something in the package. And my sister Maria says, "Mommy, look, the lady forgot something over here." And my mother grabbed it, and he says, "Hey, ma'am, you forgot something." And she did not turn around. She just kept on going, got off the train, and disappeared.
And what was what did
And
she
then
left behind?
Then my mother, they looked at what was behind in the package. She had some nice warm shoes and a muff, a fur muff. So my mother says, "Maria, put those shoes on. That's going to help you so you can walk or keep your feet warm." And she says, "But they're so big, you know." He says, don't worry about the size. Just put them on. They're going to keep your feet warm." And the muff we shared. We stuck our hands in the kids and kept warm that way. This is me. That's my dad. This is my mother, and that's my younger brother. And that's the ship that we came on. That's a General Langford. And those are some pictures of Germany here, see, and back there is Bremerhaven. We left Bremerhaven. And this is my uncle. That he was the one that almost got killed if he would have went out there. He was only 15 at that time. His name is Adam. Oh, those are my twins, yeah.
Your son's children?
And what are their names, Al?
Yeah. Their names?
What are their names?
Christina and Dolan.
And here
Yeah, they were tiny.